Welcome back, travelers! Today we're diving deep into the culinary delights of Paris, but with a twist. We're navigating the city on a gluten-free, dairy-free, and pescatarian, or kosher by way of pescatarian, diet. Buckle up as we explore the best spots for those with dietary restrictions in the City of Lights. We're so glad you've joined us. Our first stop in Paris brought us to Copains, a 100% gluten-free bakery with a wide selection of dairy-free treats. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just looking at these. The cozy space was snug, but we managed to sit for a bit to try one of everything. But we recommend taking your treats to go. We indulged in their mouth-watering array of pastries and even snagged a loaf of bread for later. But there are lunch options if you'd prefer. Nora? The eclair is wildly good.
Here, Mom.
Is that the pistachio financier?
You want a piece
Bro,
of
that
carrot?
tastes like a rainbow cookie.
You want a piece of carrot?
That tastes like a rainbow cookie. Rainbow?
Oh, it does.
Cake?
It does.
All the almond flavor in there is good.
It tastes like the...
Did you just eat the icing off the top of the carrot cake?
Yeah. Hey, no.
It is made with soy milk. The carrot cake loaf has so much carrot in it. It's a little bit dry, but it has there's something in the seasoning that tastes very like homemade, and there's like, I don't know what it is. There's a twist to the spice that is like next level. It's just not your average carrot cake. Do you agree? The service was excellent, offering lots of advice and even cutting up our treats for us. There are multiple locations, so make sure to stop by while you're in Paris. Not every meal attempt was that successful, though. More than once, we found a business closed, like this failed attempt to eat at Cafe Mareva. It happens. They may be worth looking into for your trip, but sadly, we can't report back on the food because we didn't have any. But when our breakfast option was closed, a quick breakfast at Love Juice Bar saved the day. With organic, plant-based, and sans gluten smoothies, bowls, and desserts, we were fueled to tackle the crowds on our big tour at the Eiffel Tower. And I'm having tiramisu for breakfast. Post-Eiffel Tower lunch was literally down the block at Tasca.
Daddy, do you know what that sign says?
What does it say? It does.
There's the Eiffel Tower. And there's Tasca. So close. A popular gluten-free spot of Italian classics. Starting with the gluten-free bread service, we were excited to be here. The vegetable focaccia and house-made gnocchi were incredible. The only downside was that almost every dish was topped with marinara, because almost every other sauce contained dairy of some sort. That's okay. It was all delicious. I love gnocchi so much. And lately with the advent of everyone's making cauliflower gnocchi and all these different like freezer gnocchis and shelf-stable gnocchis you can get at the grocery store, and they are never as good as fresh made. I've tried. I can't do it. They're so dense when I make them, and these are so fluffy. They're little pillows. Potatoes for life. Always fun to do when visiting foreign country. We went grocery shopping at Franprix. We uncovered a treasure trove of gluten-free treats for us to whip up at our Airbnb. We explored milk substitutes, fresh produce, a suspicious beer that had the gluten removed, and some truly funny names for products. But I can never get used to unrefrigerated eggs. We took our finds back to the Airbnb kitchen. Cooking adventure, here we come. If you want to see a full tour of this funky Airbnb, comment below and let us know. These treats made it so easy to do breakfasts in the morning before heading out on a day of sightseeing. we highly recommend grocery shopping so you can self-cater a bit. The only downside is having to clean up after yourself, but we don't mind. And as we explored Paris, we found signs around with chocolates, macarons, and many other treats with gluten-free signage, so keep your eyes peeled. This city has some great options for celiacs and those with gluten sensitivities, and some excellent coffee at Motors Coffee, FYI. But a note about French non-dairy milks that makes me kind of mad. I cannot get over this coffee. I mean, it's really well-made coffee. You could tell they craft everything expertly there. But I got the almond milk, and it actually has that like cherry flavor that you get sometimes in almond cakes and things like that. And it's so good. It's like a cherry almond. I've never had that come through in an almond milk. I almost thought it was a flavor or something, but they don't have any flavor syrups there. This is the real deal. Now I know where that flavor comes from. Our next find was the savory waffles we grabbed at Yummy and Gluten-Free, another fully gluten-free spot. They had a great chart for all their allergens. The seating was sweet, but we opted to take ours to go. Note to self, arrive early for the sweet waffles. They sell out fast. Do me a favor please, and if this video is helping you plan your trip, could you give us a quick like or subscribe? Thanks! Dinner took us to Le Potager Du Marais, a vegan hotspot with all the allergen details available on this chart. Reservations are a must as they fill up fast. While some of these dishes were a little outside our usual element, the flavors were delicious.
Chickpea, artichoke, seaweed tartare,
and a toast with some Kir Royales. There's pesto and sprouts and crushed nuts on the potato. The potato is roasted and it's just so buttery, but not buttery because it's vegan, but the way it's roasted, it's delicious. And the kids had been asking for crepes, so they had a savory crepe for dinner. The crepes have mushrooms, carrots, and leeks and are just super, super flavorful in a way that is classic French flavors. The desserts were particularly spectacular.
The crunchy. So sad.
The delicious flavors and attentive staff made this meal a truly nurturing experience. Usually on this channel, you'll see us eating pescatarian because we only eat meat from kosher suppliers. But at Miznon, a restaurant by Ayel Sheni, we were told that their meat was kosher. The restaurant just isn't kosher certified, which I know is not enough for some, but it was good enough for us. We had eaten at Malka in Tel Aviv and Hasalon in Las Vegas, so we knew that Ayel Sheni's food was delicious and that his menus were easily adaptable for gluten-free diners. But this meal was our favorite so far. And this is his more casual venue. I cannot believe I've never been to Miznon's New York City location, but after this meal, I have to try it. They are known for this whole roasted head of cauliflower. So delicious. And the meal was extremely veggie-forward and flavorful, and all dairy-free. The spicy fish is spicy.
She didn't warn me. It was like, it was too spicy.
I don't like this.
She's right. Oh my gosh. The tahini on the sweet potatoes is excellent. And you have to have ratatouille in Paris. This is
Duh.
ratatouille by way of Israel. Our final stop in Paris was another long-standing favorite among gluten-free groups, Noglu, a fully gluten-free bakery. There were plenty of dairy-free pastries too, and a great coffee bar. We felt very French with our quiche, and also had a beautiful avocado toast and peanut butter toast on this thick, fluffy bread with all kinds of fixings. It was great to have a sit-down option here, and we left full and happy. Tell me, which spot would you like to try? Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and keep exploring, travelers.